energy in the stadium. At times they were into it and helped our football team, and I can't thank those guys enough. I'd like to give credit to Northwestern. They made the plays down the stretch to win the game. But I love our team, and I want to thank our players for showing up this week and having great preparation, great practices. The attitude and the effort and the fight by this football team hopefully was evident today. There's no quit. These guys continue to work for each other. They love each other, love the game, and they're competing to be the best they can be, and I just love that about the guys. Goods, I thought defensively we played our best game this season. We had I think 3 sacks for the takeaway. Just our overall energy on defense I thought was where it needs to be, and wish it would have been earlier in the year. Just didn't make enough plays in the special teams. We got opening kickoff return, we muffed it, put us in a bad spot right away offensively, and we just had plays there, we just didn't make them, and a couple penalties in the second half killed us, put us in bad field or bad situations behind the sticks. But again, I just love our team, and they'll keep fighting. So I'll go ahead and open up for questions.
Chris, was the defense worn down? Is that why you think that you could get to one stop in the final 6 minutes?
We had an opportunity to stop them, and we made a mistake. On third down, we just had the opportunity to make a play, and we didn't.
So it wasn't anything about being gassed or anything like
No,
that?
I mean, we're tired, but that's, it's football. We still got to go out and stop them. And it felt like we had the opportunity. We did a good job of getting them jump offside, and made it 3rd and 5, and I felt really good about, our opportunities there, and could have made a punt, got the ball back with a couple minutes to go, and unfortunately it didn't work.
Chris Pacheco had such a solid first half. Why only 1 carry in the second half?
Yeah, it's a good question. I'm going to have to talk with the offensive staff about that. I know Blackshear came back, and in the second half he was healthy and fresh, and we weren't running the ball great. He had the one long run that made it look, from a number standpoint, really good. But Isaiah is doing a lot of good things, and he'll continue to get more and more carries.
The roughing the passer penalty, what was your thoughts on that? Looks like you disagree with it.
They called it, it's like anything else. And sometimes if they call penalties you don't agree with, and that's why I watched the film and looked at it. I saw the replay, but that didn't lose the game.
Did you think you deserved the penalty that followed for the reaction?
Honestly, I don't care. I've been fighting for a football team, and you see guys out there fighting, scratching, and clawing, and trying to do things right. And, you get caught up in the heat of the moment. But I'm gonna fight for our team and our guys.
What did you think of the way that Art played today?
I have to watch the film. Again, you look at the stats, and the stats aren't great from a passing yardage standpoint. But we're banged up on the offensive line today. We had a couple guys not play. Vaneski got his first start. And again, I'll wait until I watch the film to make any judgments on how the O-line played and Art played.
Chris, the defensive effort, was that maybe what you were looking for when you took the added responsibility and control?
I was just trying to fix some issues that we were having. Just change it up. And I think the players deserve the credit for the energy that they had out there today. I think the defensive staff did a good job with their players to continue to get those guys to fight. That's what it's about. It's not about me. It had nothing to do with me. It has everything to do with the players and them sticking together and continuing to work.
But you feel that those mistakes were eliminated to some extent?
Yeah, I think the players did a good job of executing the game plan.
Chris,
how much was the wind a factor going in the 2 different directions?
It was a little bit. There was some gust, a little bit. It wasn't as windy as it has been in the past, here, but it was a little bit of a factor.
You take solace in playing more competitively and keeping this a lot closer than some recent.
Again, we've talked about that before. Guys, we want to. I feel for our players because they really want to be able to celebrate on Saturday, and I really want that for them. And disappointed. I am really happy about the competitive spirit that our team displayed today, and I'm disappointed that we weren't able to make the plays we needed to let those guys celebrate in that locker room. That's a good football team we play today. They're well coached. They compete, and they got guys that can make plays too. But I'm just hurting for our guys.
I'll ask you more of a big picture going forward. To put together an effort like this, I mean, do you feel confident maybe in November, despite what everyone thinks is going to be a terrible November, that maybe win one of those games?
I can't control what everyone thinks. The only thing I can control is my attitude and my effort and my actions to help our football team get better. And that's it. You know, November is what it is. We got some good teams coming up. That's the league. And we got a bye week coming up. We need this bye week to get some guys back, get some rest. I'm not worried about November. We're worried about November, you know, after today. Right now, I'm just worried about our players.
Take two more questions.
How much more do you need to see from the passing game to kind of give yourselves more of a chance in that November?
Well, we need to see a lot more offensively, period. You know, and they're trying. Some guys are getting better, but we're just not getting better fast enough. But they're working hard at it, and we just got to make some plays. There's some guys that are open. We either hit them and it's a drop, or you know we don't throw it properly. So they just got to keep working on it. They got to keep getting better, but we have to get better.
I'm not sure if we'll speak to you before we come back from the bye. I mean, what's the kind of approach plan you guys have with the players this coming week?
You know, we've got a plan. We got to go do some recruiting, but we've got to let these guys rest up. It's been an 8-week grind. We've got some guys that are banged up, some guys are hurt. We'll practice. We got to get some guys developed and keep some younger guys working to get them better. But our guys that have been playing, they need some rest.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Chris.
guys.